Welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers. John Hartung here alongside Jerry Hairston Jr., Nomar Garcia-Parra. The Dodgers back home from Japan. They shake off some of that jet lag they were dealing with. They open up the Freeway Series, Jerry, with a win over the Angels. More importantly, though, we inch closer to the opener on Thursday.
Yeah, a little bit of a dress rehearsal at home. Really good to see the guys, especially swing the bats late in this ballgame. The young guys really came through. But getting your feet acclimated back in the United States, well done tonight.
Yeah, there's that, and obviously also playing at Dodger Stadium in front of your fans. You know, it's been since the World Series, since the last time they saw their Dodgers, so that's always a nice thing to do. So get your feet wet, kind of get some of the, kind of the cobwebs out of it a little bit after that long trip. So I think they're ready for the season.
All right, well, we thought Mookie Betts was going to be playing in this game tonight. He was originally in the lineup, then scratched a little over an hour before first pitch. Of course, he flew home early from Tokyo due to illness. Did not play tonight. Before he left the stadium, he talked about his condition with the media.
Well, obviously, we know that you were supposed to be in the lineup today, just to be late scratched. First, just how are you feeling? I know the last, few weeks have been a bit of a grind just physically for you.
I'm feeling all right now. I guess I was fine this morning. Got to the park, went about the day, and then I just had to go throw up again. I mean, I'm not exactly sure, what it is.
With talking to the doctors, I mean, is it something that it seems like, it just might take a little bit more time? Like today was kind of just a good example for you of being able to try to get through the work, things like that? Or what are you, I guess, hearing?
I don't think anybody really knows. I mean, it's just, you go and you weigh yourself and you weigh 150 pounds. I mean, and before I left spring, I was 175. And so, it's a balance because I guess my stomach is really aggravated, and so it's hard to just not eat, especially you can't come to work and just not eat, and have, how I am. I'm practicing all day, and my body's just kind of eating itself, and so it's hard to not fuel it. And so literally every time I fuel my body, I throw it up, and I don't know, and I don't know what to do about it.
When was the last time you were able to have a meal and keep it down? And are you taking IVs to kind of supplement that?
I've only got an IV in Tokyo. I got 2 liters of IV in Tokyo. But to answer your question, I don't know. Every time I've eaten, I've thrown up. So it's hopefully I can hold something down. Tonight, tomorrow. I don't know. I'm scared to eat, so I don't really know what to do.
Have the doctors diagnosed it?
No, I mean, there's my vitals. Everything has come back clean. Took blood tests. Everything has come back really, really clean, healthy. So I guess it's just something with my stomach being really aggravated. So I've just started in some new medicine now to try and calm my stomach down.
Mookie, if you did not vomit today, would you have felt strong enough to play? How strong do you feel to even try to play a major league game?
Oh, I mean, yeah, even though I'm light, I would still play. If I didn't throw up today, yeah, absolutely, I was in there. I mean, I had a great day yesterday, but I didn't eat literally all day yesterday, and so I figure, give myself a day of not eating, and then to come in and play a major league game and not eat, it's kind of hard to fathom. And so I ate breakfast this morning and threw it up. So kind of is what it is.
Is this something I guess you're maybe learning you just kind of have to be a little bit more patient with? I mean, obviously the regular season's around the corner, but your health is the most important thing. Have you kind of had to learn just hopefully this next medication will work, but it just might take a little bit more time for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the case for sure. It's just hard to fathom not eating, not eating and going to play a game. So it looks like I'm just going to be light for a little bit. Maybe I have to play uphill a little bit, for the beginning of the season. But, I just want to play, man. I'm tired of sitting, tired of just throwing up, tired of doing all this. I really just want to play.
Have the symptoms gotten any better? I know you've been throwing up and not being able to keep food down, but have the symptoms improved?
Yeah, I mean, I feel great. Like, my body feels great. I've been able to work out. I've been able to do pretty much everything but eat, which is strange. So, you know, the symptoms have kind of gone away. I just have to figure out how to get my stomach to kind of calm down.
Is this more frustrating than having a sprained ankle or what you went through last year with the broken hand?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. You know, you just kind of rest and let it do its thing. But this is so touchy, man. You think you feel good, and then you don't really know. I don't know what's going on in my stomach. You can't see. You know, I feel good, but every time I eat something, it just comes right out. And so I have to just figure out a way to, you know, just drink some smoothies or something, and just go play at 150 pounds.
So are liquids less of an issue than solid foods?
Yeah, I can drink some smoothies and whatnot, but anytime I eat something, it just comes right out.
Any history of this at all before?
No, this has never happened. This has never happened, and all other people, it's usually like a day or so, and then it kind of goes away. And you know, everybody's body is different. But I have no real explanation.
Do you recall exactly when that moment was when you started feeling this way?
2 days before Tokyo. 2 days before Tokyo. Didn't get to play the last game, so got on the plane. I thought I would at least give myself a couple days to kind of heal, and then the plane ride was brutal. That was one of the worst plane rides I've ever had. Got there and got one workout in, and that was a really bad trip in Tokyo. So I came back, and another bad plane ride. I mean, it hasn't been anything, you know, very encouraging, but you know, it is what it is.
Boy, this has to be so frustrating for Mookie Betts. You can hear him, Jerry, still searching for answers as to what's really going on with him. And you heard him say that he feels great and that he wants to play. But I'm surprised it was ever even written down on the lineup card today when you consider how much weight he's lost and that he hasn't been able to really eat any kind of solid food at all.
Well, there's a reason why guys like, you know, Nomar, Mookie, they're so elite. They feel they can overcome anything. Him playing around 150, 155, even playing at 160, he feels he can do that. And he may get mad at me for saying this. I don't think the Dodgers should allow him to be out there because he's an explosive athlete. When you're using your fast twitch muscles, stretching a single and a double, you're exploding through the zone with his violent swing. He may pull something, injure himself, and he could be out for a long time. How about take the time? He already had the 2 days already in Tokyo. You make sure whether it takes a week, put him on the IL, 8 days, 10 days, whatever need be, he needs to be able to get his way back. Now, I love the fact that he's saying he feels great. I love that. But in order for you to be an incredible athlete to which you are, you have to be able to have food. You have to fuel your body. He's like a Ferrari, right? If you're a Ferrari, right, you need that super gasoline, super oil to be able to perform at the highest level. Right now, he's not getting that in his body, so you have to save him from himself. I played with Clayton Kershaw. We had to save him from himself because he thought he was Superman. He could do everything. I think this is the time the Dodgers need to take a step back, allow Mookie to take the time, whether it's a week, 10 days, 15 days, whatever, make sure he's back because this is the time to do it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I can see him definitely starting the season on the IL. I think what's most concerning, too, and you can hear it in his voice, is like, you know, what is going on? You know, and obviously doing all the tests because, you know, when you lose that much weight so quickly, it seems like there's something seriously that needs to be addressed. So, you know, is it just a virus? Is there just something, as he was talking about, his stomach just, you know, upset in there? There's not something I'm not agreeing with him. Whatever it may be, they have to figure this out because there's no way that you can just manage to go on drinking smoothies and thinking, okay, that's going to be enough fuel to take you through an entire season. That's just not going to happen. And especially the demanding position they're asking him to play and just also what he expects from himself. It's one thing to go out there and play those positions, and we know the grind of a baseball season. But it's another thing when you're an elite athlete like Mookie, you expect something from yourself as well. And then that's going to also start playing into it. When you're not able to do the things that you expect to do, that's a whole nother mind game that you have to deal with it. So both physically and mentally. So now's the time that one, they have to find out what is really going on. And then two, they have to build it back up. That's just what you take. As you said, Jerry, you're right. It's good to hear that he's saying, hey, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling it. That's great because it's different to say, man, everything in my body's just, but at the same time, regardless of how you feel or regardless how strong you are, telling yourself you're fine, that obviously you're not fine when this is going on. They have to figure this out, and it's a bit scary. Don't get me wrong.
I'm telling you what, TV makes Major League Baseball, because
Way back.
the reason why we're saying all this is because we care about Mookie, the person. And listen, he is an absolute warrior. He wants to be out there with his team. Sometimes superstars like Mookie who are so strong, they think they can overcome anything. If he's 120 pounds, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do my thing. That's how he's trained to be. Sometimes you got to save him from himself.
All right, now let's head back to the ravine because Dave Roberts is talking about this one with the media.
Dave, Mookie, what are your concerns about where he stands right now?
You know, I don't think long term, not too concerned, but you know, with the short term, tomorrow he's not going to play tomorrow night. He's going to try to get through a full day, work it out. He'll be here at the stadium, and then we'll see how Monday goes. But it's certainly not ideal, you know, as we look at the home opener. So we'll just kind of take it day by day.
Mookie always seems like you're literally throwing up after every meal. Have you ever heard or seen those kind of illness in other players?
I haven't seen it with the players, you know, with the symptoms that he's had for as long as he's been dealing with this. So hopefully, you know, we talked about he's lost weight, having trouble holding food down. You know, the recovery hasn't been great. And so, like I said, I don't think it's going to be long term, but we've done a lot of blood work and seeing doctors and things like that, trying to figure out, you know, the root of this.
Freddie seemed to get through okay?
He did. You know, it was kind of planned for him to just take 2 at-bats today, play 4 or 5 innings of defense, which will be accomplished, and then tomorrow he'll take 3 at-bats and play another, you know, 5, 6 innings and see where we go. But as far as coming out of this night, he feels good.
What did you think of Jackson Barrett's ability to handle major leaguers?
Really good. I thought Jackson really carries himself as a seasoned veteran, just kind of his mound presence, and the fastball was really good tonight. I thought the curveball, he used it really well. I thought Will did a really good job with him, and you know, seeing a very formidable lineup, you know, he didn't run from it, so that was good for me to see in a young player.
It was good to see Kenley. How strange is that red?
It still looks weird seeing him in another uniform outside of the Dodger uniform. So, you know, we got a taste of it in a Red Sox uniform, and obviously him coming back here, there's some emotions, I'm sure. Always good to see him.
Well, Blake, opening day starter for the home opener here in Los Angeles. Obviously, when you came to this organization, you were going to be one of the faces of this team. Just to be that opening day for the home opener, how special is that?
No, I'm excited. Get to start the season with everyone just very excited. Opening day is fun. Like, it's such a fun time to pitch. So, no, I'm very excited. I feel honored, and yeah, I can't wait.
You're a big gamer. Just when you think about the matchup, though, it's 2 Cy Young winners, you against Tarik Skubal. How do you describe a matchup like that?
It's kind of weird. The last time I won it, I went against Verlander on opening day in 19. So, yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I don't really think about them too much, but I'm aware of it, and yeah, no, I'm definitely very excited for it.
For your final tune-up to have been in Tokyo, just how are you feeling heading into that start, just as to kind of where your body is, stuff is, and things like that?
Yeah, no, I feel good. I had a sim game yesterday, so it's not like I have like almost 2 weeks off, yeah. And then, yeah, but no, I'll be ready. I feel good. I feel like I've gotten better every outing. Just the confidence that I have and the belief behind the pitches that I'm throwing now, they're all, you know, getting to where I want them.
You talked about just how valuable it's been having a more normal spring this year and putting yourself in that position. How has it been just working with the pitching coaches, preparing you for this regular season?
It's been good. You know, we're starting to get to know each other better, and there's just a lot of learning that's going to go on in the next couple of months before I really get comfortable. You know, we gotta learn each other. I gotta learn what it's like to be on this team when it's just our team playing real big league, meaningful games. So the first 2 months will be a lot of just learning, and then from there, just getting better and better, growing, understanding what it's like to throw the will in Barnes, and really just learning.
You've obviously faced the Dodgers quite a bit, but now to be on this side, to have the support of this offense, how much are you looking forward to just that, especially from what you've seen from these first 2 games of the season?
Yeah, no, I can't wait. Yeah, I'm beyond excited. And the first 2 games we played, we didn't have Mookie or Freddie.
Exactly.
So that made me even more excited. Like the team, we can hit top to bottom. Even the guys that don't get as much playing time, they can hit too. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to feel the atmosphere. I felt it, on the other side. So I really can't wait to know what it's like to be a Dodger, to be supported by the fans the way that I've seen, so many years.
How much do you think you'll have to control the adrenaline, the butterflies, and that type of atmosphere, opening day, going up against Google, just everything?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer it. I don't know. I could say one thing, but it's gonna be different when I walk out there. I can tell you I won't be thinking about Scooble at all or going against him. My only goal would be just dominate the zone, get us in the dugout so we can hit. That's my only goal. But I don't know. I would imagine I'll be excited, a little nervous, and then once I get out there, it's just like, goes to I love pitching, and I can't wait to pitch and compete.
After the first start in spring, you were happy with your fastball velocity, the command. Have you started to get the feel for the secondary pitches in that sim game as well?
Yeah, everything kind of came together in the sim game. I finally felt like the curveball looks like a fastball. I can locate it way better. The movement I really like. The changeup's better than what it was in the start in Tokyo, which I knew it was going to be, but just to see it, I was really excited about. But everything's a lot sharper, coming out better, which I expected, so I'm very excited about that.
ロサンゼルス、ドジャースが日本遠征を終え、ついにホームへ帰還した。長旅を終えたばかりの彼らが最初に挑んだのは、宿命のライバル、ロサンゼルス、エンゼルスとの伝統の一戦、フリーウェイシリーズだった。昨年のワールドシリーズ以来、初めて本拠地ドジャースタジアムでの勇姿を披露したドジャースは、ファンが待ちに待った熱戦の末、見事勝利を手にした。しかし、この勝利の歓喜をかき消すかのように、今ドジャースを取り巻く深刻な問題が明らかになっている。チームの中心選手であり、誰もが認めるスーパースター、ムーキー・ベッツが謎の体調不良に襲われているのだ。日本遠征中から異変は起きていたが、ここ数日間で体重が約11キロも急激に落ち、175ポンド、およそ79キロから150ポンド、およそ68キロまで激減してしまったのだ。さらに食べ物を口にすると嘔吐するという深刻な症状に悩まされているという。ベッツは東京滞在中、点滴治療を受けるなど懸命に回復を図ってきたが、その効果はほとんど見られていない。驚くべきことに、身体そのものは普段通りトレーニングが可能なほど体力的には問題がないと本人は感じているが、固形物が全く取れない状況が続き、精神的にも追い詰められているという。ベッツ自身、食事をすること自体が怖いと打ち明けており、スター選手としての自信すら揺らぎ始めているのだ。この事態に対し、地元アメリカの解説者や専門家たちは一斉に警鐘を鳴らした。特にジェリー・ヘアストン、ジュニアシアノマ、ガルシア・パーラシラ、メジャーリーグを知り尽くす OB 解説者たちは、ベッツの置かれた状況に危機感を隠せない。ムーキーは超一流のアスリートであり、間違いなくチームにとって欠かせない存在だ。しかし、今の状態で試合に出ることは自殺行為に等し、球団は即座に彼を故障者リストに登録し、回復に専念させるべきだと強く訴えている。ヘアストン氏はベッツを高性能スポーツカーのフェラーリに例え、どんなに優れた車でも燃料がなければ動かないように、今の彼にはエネルギーが足りていない。このまま試合に出場すれば取り返しのつかない怪我につながる危険があると深刻な表情で語った。ベッツほどの選手がシーズン前にこうした事態に陥ることは、近年のメジャーリーグでもほとんど前例がない。ドジャースを率いるデーブ・ロバーツ監督も困惑を隠さない。これまで長年野球界に携わってきたが、こんな症状を抱える選手は初めてだ。正直なところ、私自身も非常に驚いていると語り、 今後の対応について慎重な姿勢を示した。球団側はベッツの体調を日々観察し、追加の精密検査を実施して原因を突き止める方針を明かしているが、未だに明確な診断が下されていないのが現状だ。ムーキー・ベッツは今やメジャーリーグを代表する選手の一人としてこれまで数多くの栄光をつかんできた。彼が万全の状態で試合に臨めなければドジャースの攻撃力は大きく低下し、シーズン全体に及ぼす影響も計り知れない。彼自身も早期の復帰を望んでいるものの、身体のコントロールを失っている現状に対し激しい焦燥感と絶望を感じていると関係者は伝えている。一方、開幕戦を間近に控えるドジャースにとって明るいニュースもある。新加入した左腕エースブレイク・スネル投手がホームのドジャースタジアムで行われる開幕試合に向け準備万端の体制であることを宣言したのだ。スネルは直近のシミュレーションゲームでも抜群の安定感を披露しており、今自分の投球には自信しかない、開幕マウンドに立てることを誇りに思うと頼もしいコメントを発した。またスネルはドジャースの打線はムーキーやフレディ・フリーマンといった主力が欠けたとしても強打者揃いで非常に手強いと自チームへの絶大な信頼を示している。ドジャースタジアムでの開幕戦は選手にとってもファンにとっても特別な瞬間であり、スネルがどのような投球を披露するか期待が高まるばかりだ。しかしながらチームの精神的支柱であるベッツが不在となればドジャースの士気にも影響が及ぶことは避けられない。ロバーツ監督を筆頭に首脳陣は今後の数日間で状況を慎重に見極め、ベッツがシーズン中盤や終盤まで悪影響を引きずらないように最善の策を練る必要があるだろう。今回の一件はドジャースファンのみならず世界中の野球ファンが注目する事態へと発展している。ベッツが一日も早く原因を解明し、かつての輝きを取り戻すことができるのか、あるいはこの謎の症状がさらに長期化しドジャースのシーズン計画そのものを狂わせてしまうのか。シーズン開幕が迫る中、ドジャースは大きな岐路に立たされている。世界最高峰の舞台であるメジャーリーグは常にこうした劇的なドラマとともに歩み続けている。果たして今年ドジャースは困難を乗り越え再び栄光への道を歩めるのか。その答えが出るまで残された時間はもうわずかしかないのである。